Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and today is a blast from the past. First of all, currently I am actually on holiday, so I'm pre-filming this, so something is coming out, and the video I've decided to do is randomly generated books. So if you've been here for a while, I started this series in 2018, and then I did number 10 in 2021, so it's been a few years. It's been 2 years since I did this, but this is randomly generated books number 11. That's 11. So if you haven't seen these before, basically I take some dice like so and roll them to figure out which books I'm going to be talking about on my shelves, and then we play a fun game to see whether I have read them or not read them. You know, the hope is that I've read most of them. I'm not just pulling out books like TBR, 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 we shall see. So yes, I will give you an example now, but it will be pretty self-explanatory how this goes on. So what I do is I roll one dice for which shelf I'm going to go on. So I'm going to go over here as an example. So because there are 12 and obviously more than 20 books on each, number 1 will be this side, and then number 2 will be from this side, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. And then the other roll, the d20, is how many I count in. So for example, if I roll a number 2 and then a number 7 on the d20, number 2 will be this side, and then I'll count in this way 7. If I rolled a 1, it will be this side and this way. Hopefully that makes sense. You will see, because it's happening right now. So yes, let's just get into the rolls and see what books we come up with. So this will be for the white shelf. So we've got 12 shelves and then a d20 for the number. Number 9, 10 across. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go 10 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yes, our first roll of 9 and 10 came up with Killjoy by Holly Jackson. This was a World Book Day book from 2021, and I have read this, one for one, have read. And I really enjoyed this. It's just a little novella that goes with the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. For some reason in my head I had the words like How to Kill a Girl, and that's not correct. Yes, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is like a little companion piece, and it's a fun time because it's about the characters doing one of those like Cluedo-esque dinner parties where they're all a different character, and then one of them's doing the character-y stuff, different things are happening and they have to find out what's going on. So yeah, it was a fun time. I really enjoyed this one. Next, for the graphic novel shelf, again with the 12. So let's have a look. So this one we've got 4 and 11. So 4 in here would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we go back 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Next shelf, we got 4 and 11. This was my graphic novel shelves, and I picked out Fence Volume 1. And as you would have seen in that clip, I have many more volumes after this. So yes, I have read Volume 1. And I really enjoyed this. This is just a slice of life, contemporary, college-y graphic novel about fencing. It's just all these characters fencing, and it's just really cute and fun, and nothing particularly heavy happens. The characters are just great, and yeah. There was a period of time for like a year or two where I thought the series wasn't going on because they sort of stopped making it and there was nothing happening, there was no word about, and then randomly the next volume was announced, volume 5, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's gonna keep carrying on because the story has got nowhere yet. It's slow, it's just learning about fencing, but in a good way. Very much enjoy. Please, more volumes, thank you. Next is for the smallest shelf that I have. So we've only got 6 here because it's only 3 shelves big. So that is not 6, that's 8. Let's try that again. 6. And here we've got 1, if it focuses, and 6. Here is my small shelves I was talking about. There's only 3 here. It's just below all my graphic novels. And this one was 1 and 6. So 1 will be here, and let's just see if there's any other books over there. No. So 6 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next up for my mini shelves, I got 1 and 6. And that led me to Exile from Eden by Andrew Smith. This is a sequel to Grasshopper Jungle, and yes, 3 for 3, have read this one. It's just weird and wacky, as a lot of Andrew Smith books are. It's sci-fi, there's these massive praying mantises that will eat your head and then lay eggs in you, and then there'll be more big massive 6-foot mantises. And yeah, it's about that, but then a bit further after that, because that's pretty much what Grasshopper Jungle is about. This one is like 15 years, I want to say 16 years in the future. What is going on? Follows a new set of characters. The older characters from the first book are in here, and they're like related and stuff. And yeah, great, weird, fun Andrew Smith times. We'll call that halfway through. Let's head on over to a message for one of the Spawnies, and then I'll be back with the last 2 books. This is just a fence, and he lives on it. He literally just lives on the fence. Don't you? Can't be comfortable, man's. Perching on this little thin bit of fence. Hi. For the black shelf, we have 10 shelves because the bottom one just has random stuff on it rather than books. So let's go. And we're going to go with the 4th one and 10 in. Over here we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the next shelf was mostly my non-fiction and fantasy shelf, and this one I got 4 and 10, and that led me to The Worst Journey in the World by Astley Cherry Garrard. And this one I haven't read. Boo! 3 to 1 haven't read. 3 to 1 have read. This is the first one I haven't read, but I did get it relatively recently. I got it a couple of months ago, and I was going to put it on my TBR for August, but then I was just like, all that slumpy times, I wasn't really in the mood. I picked a different thing up, you know, it happens. But yeah, I'm very much intrigued and interested in this. This is non-fiction, and it's about Astley Cherry Garrard's experience trying to get to the South Pole with Captain Scott. And yeah, very intrigued. And the last one, we've got another 10 shelves because there's just random stuff on some of the shelves, so they don't count as book stuff. And that one we have 5 and 3. Last but not least, this one I said it's got random stuff on because when I unhoard loads of stuff, I've still just got a random space here. I like that stuff at the bottom. So 5 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And last but not least is my shelves that's just kind of random stuff. We have the non-fiction there that's not polar, there's some middle grade there, there's some manga there, there's all my Jacqueline Wilson books on the bottom shelf. It's a random eclectic mix, and then with a random gap in the middle as well. But we got 5 and 3, which led us to Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan. And yes, I have read this, so 4 out of 5, ain't too bad. This is the middle book of the first Percy Jackson series. I'm sure you've all heard of it. I'm sure you know what it's about. It's a middle grade series. Greek gods, all that jazz. Great time. I don't really need to say much more than that, realistically. So yes, that was randomly generated books number 11. Did you guys enjoy this? Is this something that I should bring back? Like I said, it was a staple on my channel, but then I haven't done it for 2 years. But I started in 2018, so you know, it's been here. It's been here. Do you think I should do some more? Do you enjoy this? Me just finding random books off the shelf and talking about them. It's nice. It's something a bit different because you pick up things that you're not necessarily going to talk about all the time. I enjoy it, but do you? You know what I mean? So yeah, comment down below whatever you want. Subscribe if you want, like if you want, all that jazz. Like I said, I'm currently on holiday. There will be a vlog for that at some point. So yeah, I will see you next week because I'm only filming one video to go out in this week, and this is it. I hope you enjoyed.